Hi everyone, and welcome to the first installment of this onboarding crash course for ThreadBasket. In the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to walk you through the user interface of ThreadBasket and show you where the different sections of the platform are, such as trending designs, new designs, free designs, but also patterns and categories as well. What we're also going to do is we're going to go through the process of actually downloading a license for a design and then downloading that zip file, which will give you the files that you need to create your designs. So without much further ado, let me just get started right away. So I'm just going to reduce the size of my bubble here a little bit so you can see more of the screen. Basically, when you arrive on the ThreadBasket platform, the first thing that you'll see is this. And it's basically our newest designs that we always show. And as our team uploads new designs, you'll start seeing new designs popping up here as you go along. Okay. Now, let's say you wanted to not use the search function, but you wanted to just browse as you go. You can easily just scroll down, and we have this nice little infinite scroll. So technically you can spend the next half hour just scrolling until you find something that you like. Or what you could do is you could go here to the left of the navigation, which is our different sections of designs. And you could click on, let's say, featured designs. Now, the featured designs are designs that we've handpicked from everything that's been uploaded. And these are the ones that we personally think are the ones that are most qualitatively pleasing, right? It's the stuff that we would call really awesome stuff, okay? Or what you could also look at is the trending section, because the trending section will give you all of the designs that have been downloaded the most in the last 15 days, I believe. Okay, so this doesn't necessarily mean these are the best performing designs, but they are the designs that our users have been downloading the most. Now, we also have a small free section, which will allow you to download designs as much as you want, because they're obviously free. But of course, they are limited in quality and also in numbers. Or what you can also do is you can go browse by a certain category. Let's say you're looking for something for Halloween. Well, then you would look into the horror category and you'd get all sorts of designs that are horrific in the literal sense. Okay. Now, let's say we want to search, right? Because we don't really want to browse too much, but we're looking for something very, very specific. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for the word avocado, because I don't know, maybe it's Cinco de Mayo and I want to create a Cinco de Mayo shirt. Or I'm creating a vegan design and I just need a Navel for that. So what you do is you search for avocado up here, and what it just does is it basically gives you everything that we have for that search term. Now, let me click on a particular design and we'll take it from there. We'll go into, let's say this one's kind of cute. Now, this is a single design page, and what it does is it shows you like a larger version of the design itself, but it also shows you similar designs down here. The similar designs are derived from various metadata, such as the description, the title, but also the tags. And what you'll see below every single one of these designs is we have these tags that you can actually easily copy into your clipboard. You can also copy the description if you want to. These are things that we give to you, free of charge. Some people will want to use them, some people will not. And once you get to this page, let's say we wanted to acquire this design. Well, what you would do is you would hit the Get This Now button. And what it does is in the background, it generates a license and it zips the file. And then you can download the zip file right here. You can either download it immediately or you can download it later from your download section. What I'm going to do for now is I'm going to hit later, because what I want to show you is that once you download an archive, it asks you to please rate this design. Now, there's multiple reasons to rate this design. I'm not going to go into them right now because we'll do that in another video in the next few days. But here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save it and I'm going to rate it, right? Now, you'll see your rating has popped up here. You can change it later on as well. Again, I'm not going to go into the details of rating and what it does for you, but let me just say there's a benefit in doing so. And we'll cover that in another video at a later stage. Now, this design now we've acquired, right? If I wanted to now get this design and download the file, I would go here and you'd find it in my downloads section. If you click here, what it does is it opens up your profile right on the downloads page, okay? And you can then download the license file here, or you can also download the zip file here, which also includes the license file, or you can also just download the patterns if you want to, because each design that you download, the source file, it comes with patterns as well. And the patterns that come with it, you can see down here. Now, each design, source design, comes with 3 different variations of patterns. There's a what we call crosshatch, then there's a checkered design, and then there's a standard sort of aligned pattern. Okay. Now, if you want to open up this page, you can have a look at this specifically as well. And it'll show you the pattern. It shows you more related patterns. It also shows you later designs. But you all can also see the source design here on the left as well as the other styles. All right. So if you wanted to just download the patterns, you could do that as well. Bear in mind that when you download patterns, just a pattern for which you don't already have a source design, you are deducted the same amount that you are deducted in credits for acquiring the full design, because when you download the pattern, you automatically get the full design as well. And when you get the full design, you get the patterns with them as well. So it doesn't really matter which one you get, but what might have happened is that you've previously downloaded just a single design, and once we implemented patterns, you hadn't already gotten the patterns. So you can then go on and download the patterns if you want to. Now, another thing I want to show you when let's say you're searching and you actually want to collect a whole bunch of designs that you like. Well, you can either favorite them. So what I'll do is I'll take all of those that are avocados and that are sort of about fitness. You can heart them, right? So this marks them as favorites. And then they end up here in your My Favorites section. Or what you can also do is, search for avocado again, you can create what we call a collection, because you might not want to save all of those designs in the same favorite section, but you might rather want to create separate collections for different topics. So what you do is on the particular design, you click on Add to Collection. Now in this case, we don't have a collection yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my own collection. I'll enter the name here, add new collection, and then I mark it as the collection that I want to add it to. I save the changes and then I do the same thing with these. In this case now, you don't have to add another collection because you already have one. I save them here. And once I'm done, let me show you one more thing. You could also technically do this from within this page by clicking on the button over here, right? So it's really up to you from where you want to do this. Now, if you wanted to find your collections again, you would click here. And then what you'll see is your collection has popped up here as an option. You can rename the collection as well if you want to, or you can delete the collection. But obviously I'm not going to do that now. You can also add new collections from this page as well. But I'm just going to click into that collection. You'll see you find all of the designs that you've collected. And even the one that you didn't favorite, right? Because this is completely separate from the favorite section. One more little thing that I would like to show you is this little button here, because every single source design allows you to also go directly to the patterns that are associated with that source design. So in this case, it's these 3. All right. All right, so that's about it right now in terms of, let me show you one more thing actually. If you're within the pattern section and then you use the search bar up here, you will be searching specifically within the pattern section. So if I search for football within patterns, it's going to show me football related patterns. Then it would show me all sorts of patterns related to the term football, and it would only show patterns. So basically, this is how you need to interpret this little indicator up here. Another thing I would like to quickly explain is that you surely have noticed up here this notifications button. And whenever you do certain things on the site, you will receive notifications, and they'll show up as little toast boxes up here, which are little tiny notification boxes. But if you miss one of them, you can also always check this notifications drop-down button box and can directly access the different sections and the relevant information from here by clicking on them. Okay, so that's about it for the basic overview of the user interface of ThreadBasket. There's one last thing I'm going to tell you is that once you have monthly credits, you'll see that up here it shows you how many you've used from the credits that are available to you. That is about it. I hope this was informative and you're ready to get started on ThreadBasket and download some awesome designs and create the right sort of shirts that you want for merch. If you've got any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to us, and I'll see you in the next video in the next few days. All right, take care. Bye.